Welcome everyone, I'm Matt Newman, live from Yellow Central. Let's talk HCL Digital Solutions. Well, 2020 is a year that most of us would like to forget. Today, the 27th of November, is one day that I like to recognise every year because it represents a significant milestone in the software industry. Today is the 31st anniversary of the gold release build of the software that is now known as HCL Notes and Domino, that was compiled in its first iteration as Lotus Notes Release 1. Yep, what you're looking at would be familiar to many veterans in the software industry. It's a virtual machine loading MS-DOS. Once the virtual machine loads, we need to change directory into the Windows directory, CD Windows, and type Win to start Windows. Once Windows loads, we open the Lotus Program folder. Start Notes, and now let's check the About Notes option from the Help menu and verify the release date. Yep, there it is, November 27th, 1989. Of course, Lotus Notes Release 1 was brought to you from what was then Lotus Development Corporation. Lotus Development Corporation was founded by Mitch Kapoor, who is famous for not only the Lotus software brands, such as Notes, and the groundbreaking spreadsheet application Lotus 123, but also the browser that you may be viewing this video in if you're using Mozilla Firefox, where Mitch was the founding chair of the Mozilla Foundation. In 1984, Mitch approved a proposal by an ingenious software developer, Ray Ozzie, for a new project that would become Lotus Notes. Ray's famous not only for his visionary work on Notes, he went on to become the Chief Technical Officer at Microsoft and currently serves on the board of Hewlett-Packard Enterprise. In 1995, IBM purchased Lotus Development Corporation, and for the next 5 years Lotus was run independent as Lotus, an IBM company, before being merged into IBM as the Lotus software brand. The biggest influence IBM had on Lotus Notes as a product was introducing the Lotus software portfolio to its thousands of enterprise customers worldwide, many of whom continue to use Notes and Domino to power business-critical and situational applications that literally run their business, that do everything from ERP and CRM to, in the case of some customers, literally saving lives. In 2019, the Lotus software portfolio was acquired by HCL Technologies, who created a brand new company called HCL Software, where HCL Notes and Domino comes under the HCL Digital Solutions division. HCL Notes and Domino version 12 are to be released early next year, and we were already working on the product roadmap for the release after that. Why do I love Notes so much? Think about this. Notes was the first widely available NoSQL database application. It was NoSQL before NoSQL was even a thing. Notes was the first client-server-based software to include public key cryptography for authentication and encryption of data. Notes introduced a unique individual field-level synchronization of data across distributed networks from server to server and client to server that is known as replication. Notes replication is a powerful technology that ensures that only the data that is changed in a database, again, all the way down to the individual field in a record, in a database, is actually transmitted across a network. This still blows my mind that servers on opposite sides of the planet that host databases that are hundreds of gigabytes in size will only replicate a few bytes or kilobytes of information across a network if that's the only data that's changed since those servers last replicated. Low-code, no-code application development was the major reason that Notes took off in so many organisations, as users, not professional developers, could create simple forms for people to fill out and then organise that information using views to help navigate, collate and report on that data. Of course, HCL Software has continued the enhancement of these capabilities by introducing HCL Domino Vault, which means that users no longer need a rich Notes client to build apps. They can now use any web browser on any device to build simple, powerful applications in just minutes, even by just importing a spreadsheet to build an application. Many users are familiar with notes databases that have been enhanced specifically to provide personal information management capabilities, including mail, calendar and scheduling, contacts, to-dos, and notebook entries. Mobility is something that HCL have innovated within the platform by introducing the amazing HCL Nomad app for iOS and Android. This means an application that was built 31 years ago today can still be accessed on any mobile device. Notes and Domino is still unique in the software market in the way that it includes a directory server for security, database server for information storage, application server for business logic, HTTP server for web access, and mail server for communication. And all of these capabilities run within a single platform and will run on all of the major operating systems, whether it's Windows, Linux, System I, AIX, and even in Kubernetes containers. Notes and Domino have served organisations all over the globe faithfully, securely, and reliably now for 31 years. And with the commitment and investment that HCL has put into the product, we are sure to see many, many more. Happy birthday, Notes and Domino. Join me again for the next Let's Talk HCL Digital Solutions, live from Yellow Central. I'm Matt Newman. Thanks for watching.